Decisions, decisions, decisions. As a consumer, worker, and citizen, you constantly make decisions that affect your future, both personally and financially. Some of these decisions are made very quickly, while others require time, research, and careful deliberation. In this project, you will make various personal and business decisions based on your personal goals, values, and business knowledge. Each situation you will consider presents several choices you can make, but each choice will have financial consequences. Therefore, you should choose carefully. Random events that are based on chance will also affect you financially. The components of the projects are decisions. For each decision, you will have 3 alternatives to choose from. You consider only the immediate effects on your decision, but how it will affect your future. There's also consequences. These are direct results of the decisions you'll be making, and I will provide you with the consequences as they are needed. And then there will be random events, and these are beyond your control. However, they still can affect you financially. I will be using little sheets of paper like this that I will randomly draw out for the random events and consequences. All right, so you need to download the tally sheet that goes along with it. It looks like this, and this is where you're going to keep track of the choices you made, the amount, and a running balance. And you'll see that at the end we'll have a final balance. Okay, let's get started. Anytime you need to slow me down, just pause the video so you can figure out what you need to figure out. Okay, your first situation. You've graduated from high school and you must decide what you will do next. Keep in mind that your decision will affect your future opportunities. Record the amount for your decision on your summary sheet. So if you choose choice A, continue your education and work part-time, plus $700, work full-time, and start your own business. And you'll see the numbers right there. So now what you want to do is you want to go back into your tally sheet. My choice that I'm going to choose is letter A, and the amount that goes with letter A is $7,000, and my new balance is $7,000. And I'll just do this for the first couple, and then it's up to you to do the tally. And I'll show you again. So if you look here, you can choose either choice A, B, or C and write the amount. And again, anytime you need to slow me down, just pause it. Decision 2, rent or buy. You need to choose a place to live. You have a choice of renting or buying. Before you make the decision, you should investigate the advantages and disadvantages of each. So choice A, do you want to rent an apartment, which requires a security deposit and first month's rent? Do you want to buy a previously owned house, which requires a down payment? Or do you want to buy a new condominium, which requires a down payment? So you're going to make your choice, whichever one you want, and record that on your sheet. For me, I'm going to choose choice B, $4,800. So again, I'm going to go back into my chart here. I'm going to put choice B, and this is real important that you write down your choices, minus $4,800. So I take $7,000 minus $4,800. My new balance is now $2,200. Okay, number 3, we'll do one more back and forth, and then I'm not going to keep coming back to the summary sheet. Decision 3, random event. Due to recent economic conditions, the supply and demand of various products has changed. Select a number to determine which result affects you and record the amount on your sheet. So I'm going to go to my little sheets of paper that I have here, and I'm going to pull out a random number, and the number is 5. So, high government spending, increased demand. So we have to all subtract $90 for supply and demand action. $90, result 5. So we will go here on line 3. The choice was 5. It was $90. And so now I have that. I'm going to subtract it. Okay, and you can see how you need to make sure that on all of these that you fill out your choice, the amount that's on the slip, and then you're going to figure out the balance. You will notice some of them don't have the underline, so you don't have to worry about that, but make sure you're filling these all in. And don't be afraid, you're probably going to go negative numbers, positive, back and forth, and we'll see what ends up for your final balance. All right. So, situation 4. Your business and personal needs require the use of a computer. Select a method for obtaining the use of a computer. So you're going to pick which one you want to choose. Do you want choice A? Do you want to purchase a computer with monthly payments of $150? Or would you rent a computer with a monthly charge of $200 or buy the computer for $125? Okay, make your choice and fill in your sheet and fill out your balance. Situation 5. As a result of your decision in situation 1, so now look back to situation 1. So if I look back to my situation 1, I can see that I have letter A here. You will receive a salary increase. The amount of this increase must be obtained from your teacher. Okay, so I'm going to look through there. If you chose A, which is education, part-time work, you get $0. So you need to put 0 in there. If your choice was B or C, work full-time, then we will be pulling out a gold card. And the gold card is $200. So you can add $200 to number 5 if you chose B or C. And again, you won't get the $200 if you chose the letter A because that was continuing your education and work part-time. So you're not getting a little bonus for that one. Number 6, a random event. Your recent move to a new home has resulted in various expenses, utilities, deposits, kitchen supplies, and linen. Select a number to determine which one will affect you. So I'm going to choose a purple card, and it ended up number 3. So the number that you will put in slot situation 6 is negative $120 for moving expenses. And again, pause if you need to in order to figure out your new balance. Situation 7 is another decision, a vote on taxes. Your local government needs additional revenue for various community services. Carefully consider your options and select one of the choices below. Choice A, vote for a tax increase which would maintain all current public services, minus $200. Choice B, vote for a tax increase which would maintain schools and roads at current levels but could result in a decrease in other public services. Or C, vote against a tax increase which could result in decrease in number of public services. So again, in situation 7 on your summary sheet, write either choice A, B, and C and whatever dollar amount, and then figure out your balance. Situation 8, random event, interest rates. And again, this is where I'll pull out another card. Interest rates are always changing. Select a number to determine how the change in interest will affect you. And when I reach in to the little bag and pull out a card, it is, I forgot to put it on here, but it is result number 5. Higher wages and spending rates, minus $60. So in situation 8, you need to put $60. And result 5. Situation 9, another decision. You must decide whether or not you will pursue additional education. Record your choices in your summary. Choice A is obtain advanced training on your chosen career. B is obtain training in another career area with good occupational outlook for the future. C, obtain no additional trading. So in situation 9, on your choice, write either A, B, or C, and then the dollar amount, and then figure out the balance. Again, you can pause if you need to figure out your balance. Situation 10 is a consequence. As a result of your decision in situation 4, your computer costs have been influenced by various factors. So look on your sheet, situation 4, and notice your choice. Okay? So, for everyone, it is, no matter what choice you chose, you have a cost. It's going to be a pink card, and when I pull it out, it ends up being $50. So computer cost, situation 10, is minus $50, and then you can figure out your balance. Situation 11 is a random event, salary increase. As a result of your time and effort on the job, you qualify for a pay increase. Select a number to determine the amount. And so when I pull out a purple card, I get number 6. Number 6 is a $120 increase. So in situation 11, which is the random event with the salary increase, you will add $120 because of the card I pulled out for you. In class, we just have a bag and I just start pulling them out. Situation 12 is a decision. You have decided to buy a television for your new home. Choose one of the following and record its cost on your summary sheet. Okay, and again, a lot of times you'll investigate before making your decision. Choice A, are you going to choose a well-known brand, national brand like Sony? If so, minus 600. B, do you want a store brand? Just a brand, you go into the store, it's just pretty much a generic brand. Or choice C, an unknown brand. You're buying a television. So in situation 12 on your summary sheet, make sure you write your choice, A, B, or C, and then put the dollar amount on there. And then figure out your new balance. Situation 13 is computer time savings. As a result of recent developments, a cost saving has been created related to your computer. Select a number to determine the amount of savings. Record the results on your sheet. Okay, so when I pull out a purple card, it is number 2. So result 2 is plus 40. So in situation 13, you write down number 2 and plus $40, and then figure out your balance. Situation 14, a consequence, home repair. The driveway in your home is in need of repair. Based on the decision you made in situation 2, you're going to obtain the amount of repair from your teacher. So look back to situation 2, check your choice, and I will tell you what you're going to do. If you chose option B, which you bought a house, I'm going to pull out of the hat a colored car, a teal colored car, and it is $1,500. So it's minus $1,500 to get the driveway fixed to your home. If you chose option A in number 2, you are renting, that would be 0. You don't have to pay for the driveway. If you chose option C, which is the condo, then your choice is the pink, which is $140. So this is a minus $140. So again, if you look at number 2, you chose B, it's minus $1,500. If you chose A, it's minus 0. And if you chose C, it's minus $140. Situation 15 is a decision. The company for which you work must decide where it wants to expand sales. You must make the decision. Choice A, do you want to expand foreign business, maintain current level of domestic business? B, expand levels of domestic operation within the United States and there's no foreign business? Or C, do you want to expand both foreign and domestic business operations? It's your choice. On line 15 in foreign trade, you write down your choice and the number amount, and then you figure out your new balance. Situation 16 is a consequence. It is training results as a result of your decision in situation 9. So if you look at situation 9, you had a couple of choices back then. For example, A was obtain advanced training in your chosen career, B is obtain training in another career, and C is no training. So it says, according to your decision in 9, your salary level has been affected. And I'm going to give you the results here. Okay, so if you chose option A, I pulled out a gold card, and you will have a plus $1,000 for option A. Option B was the blue card, which is plus $2,000 I pulled out. If you chose option C, you get 0. So you can fill those options in and those numbers in. Remember, option A, you got 1,000. Option B, if you have option B in number 9, you get 2,000. If you had option C, you get 0. And then you can fill out your balance. Situation 17 is a decision, a new career choice. You're considering a career change. Certain costs would be involved due to moving and training expenses. Record your choice. Choice A, select a new career in a field related to your present job. B, select a new career in different field of work. Or C, maintain the same career as presently held. So write down your choice for number 17, A, B, or C, and then write the dollar amount and subtract from your balance. Situation 18 is another random event. Because of economic conditions, government tax revenues have decreased and some government services have been reduced. Consumers must now pay for some of the services that were previously provided. Select a number to determine how you will be affected. So when I went through and I dug through the purple cards, number 1 came up. That one's probably the best one, is minus 20. So under 18, random event, write number 1 for your choice, and it will be minus $20. And then you can figure out your balance. Situation 19 is a consequence with the television that you purchased in situation 12. So look at situation 12. Figure out your choice there. If you remember from situation 12, choice A was a well-brand television, B was a store brand, and C was the unknown brand. But when you look at there, you will have some consequences because it's in need of repair. Okay, so when I pull out the cards, if you chose option C, if you chose A and B, it's 0. Option C is minus, I pulled out a pink card, minus $25 to get it repaired. So again, if you have C in situation 12, then when you go down to your television repair in 19, you need to put minus $25. 20, decision, store choice. You decided to purchase your clothing on a regular basis at one of the types of stores listed below. Record your choice on the summary sheet. Did you choose A, from a full-service department store located 8 miles away? B, full-service local specialty store, specializes in certain items? Or C, a factory outlet mall located 13 miles away? So on your store choice, choose A, B, or C, and choose the dollar amount, the negative dollar amount, and subtract that from your balance. Situation 21 is a consequence, your computer repair. Due to heavy usage, your computer you selected in situation 4 needs repaired. So go up to situation 4, look at your choice. Remember, situation 4, choice A, you purchased with monthly payments. B, you rented the computer. And C, you purchased it. Okay, So here is your consequence. If you chose A, I pulled out a pink card and you must pay $160 to get it fixed. If you chose B or C, it is 0 because it's in your rented or lease plan. So in situation 21, if you look back to situation 4, if you chose number A for your computer, selecting a computer, then you have to pay $160 to get it fixed. Otherwise, it is 0. And then you can figure out your balance. Situation 22, decision, type of business organizations. You've decided to start your own business. Now you must decide which of the 3 basic business structures you will use. Okay, will it be choice A, sole proprietorship with organizational cost of $150? That means that you are going to have a business all by yourself. B, a partnership with somebody else, and you have organizational costs of $250. Or C, you're going to apply for a corporation, a bigger one with organizational costs of $500. What would be your preference if you were going to start your own business? So write down your choice, A, B, or C, and choose the dollar amount that you will subtract and figure out your new balance. Situation 23. As a result of your decision in situation 1, obtain the amount of your salary increase by graduating from college from your teacher. Okay, so if in situation 1, if you chose letter A, you receive an additional $6,000. So you get a salary increase now of $6,000 if you chose letter A. If you chose B or C, you get 0. Situation 24, a random event. As a result of a depressed economy, you're unemployed for a length of time. Select a number to determine the amount of salary that you have lost. So randomly, I pick out a purple card, and it came up to, I forgot to put it on here, but it was number 4. So it is $280. So in situation 24, the result is 4. And it is negative $280. And then you can figure out your new balance. 25. Government costs. Certain government services have been affected by the recent tax vote in situation 7. Okay, so let's go back to situation 7 and see what choice you made. Remember that in situation 7, choice A was vote for a tax increase to maintain certain current public services. B was in an increase also, and C was vote against the tax increase. Okay, so in situation 25, if you chose A or B, the amount is 0. If you chose C, which is voting for the taxes not to change, you will get a gold card, which is minus $700. So if you chose letter C in situation 7, then it is minus $700. 26, your involvement with a business in situation 22 has resulted in a profit or loss. To determine which you will receive, select a number. Again, I'm going to pull out a number out of the purple options. And I pulled out number 6. So number 6 was pulled out. So for situation 26, you had a profit of $560. So you can add $560 to your account and figure out your new balance. Situation 27. It says, see your teacher regarding increased value of your property resulting from your decision in situation 2. So take a look at situation 2. That was to rent or to buy. Remember, A was to rent an apartment, B, you were going to buy a previously owned house, and C, buying a condominium. So if you chose to rent, obviously your property is not going to increase. So if you chose letter A, so now look back again to situation 2. If you chose letter A, you get a 0. If you chose letter B, you get $2,000. If you chose letter C, which is the condo, you get $1,000. So again, when you look back to situation 2, if you chose A, it's 0, B, it's $2,000, C, for renting the condo, would be $1,000. Then you can figure out your balance. 28, again, we are going to a consequence, a new career success. Okay, so I need you to take a look at a couple of things. Look at number 9 and see what choice you made, and number 17. Okay, if you have A or B in either of them, you get $1,000. If you have B in both of them, you get $2,000. So again, if you have B in both of them, you get $2,000. When you look at decision 9 and decision 17, if you have at least an A or a B in either of them, you get $1,000. All right, when you are done, make sure you write your final balance in there and then submit this in your summary sheet module.